Welcome, Total Pole Nation. It is Lambo at Lambo's Water Sports presented by Sideline Sports Network. Today we're going to be talking about the NCAA. Yes, the NCAA college basketball. Yes, I know basketball season just came to an end, but this is the recruiting process for college basketball teams. So we have former NBA player Penny Hardaway and the head coach of Memphis, who has been suspended for 3 games over violation, recruiting violations, which is pretty tough. Um, Two of those infractions are tied to two in-home visits with a 2021 recruit from high school who was the class of 2023, who was referred to by the NCAA as the highly rated men's basketball player. In September of a junior year, um, a Memphis assistant coach conducted an in-home visit with the prospect. 2 weeks later, the head coach, Hardaway, also held an in-home visit with the recruit. According to the NCAA rules, coaches can only have an in-person contact with the high school juniors at the prospect school. For some odd reason, you're not allowed to visit them at home, but I guess there's different rules in, college basketball than isn't it? College football. The penalization behind this is because of his own involvement in the violation, as well as his failure to monitor his assistant coach's violation and the failure to notify the school compliance department before the visit. Now, these infractions are pretty high. It is also classified as a violation of a level 2 mind dictated, which has resulted in a 3-game suspension. Um, he was unaware of the rule. Um, but he said in a recent statement that ignorance of the rules is not an excuse. He is the head coach, so he has to take responsibility in an attentiveness to compliance, particularly at the time when his program was under scrutiny. Last year, related to different infractions case resulted in careless violations. The head coaches must remain diligent in monitoring their staff and promoting compliance at all times and cannot delegate those responsibilities to compliance staff and members and administrators. So, he was also serving time, or Memphis, the whole team. The NCAA's punishment stemming from this case by Hardaway challenged the NCAA's allegations, which were resolved in the Wednesday announcement. Also, you just have to be careful about this because it just looks bad. You have to be very careful of these recruiting violations because now you have all these NIL deals, and we already saw what happened with the Will Wade incident at LSU, and we saw it with the Sean Miller when he used to coach at Arizona, who now coaches at Xavier. So we already seen all these recruiting violations. You just got to be careful. The parents want the money, then the kid wants the money. It's not. I feel like recruiting nowadays is not all about getting to know the players or getting to know the person. It's all about the money. Memphis have also been a part of 18-month investigation by the NCAA involving NBA player James Wiseman and other recruits. The case was adjunction through the Independent Accountability Resolution process, which happened last fall, when the hearing panel concluded that Hardaway didn't violate any rules when he provided benefits to the former 3 prospect student athletes because of his long-standing relationship in Memphis. So, I mean, there you go again. He'll be suspended for 3 games. College basketball starts in November, so he'll be suspended for those 3 games of the violations. So you just have to be very careful. But it's a very dangerous game in the recruiting game. Like I said, they care about the money and the NIL deals. They don't really care about the kids. So thank you, Totem Pole Nation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Lambo's World of Sports, presented by Sideline Sports Network. The content gets bigger and better. Don't forget to check out the CFC Clinic presented by Coach Troy Taylor. And also don't forget the Life Lessons podcast that happens every morning with Coach Troy Taylor and Coach Ball. All right? Bigger content, bigger, better. Total Pole Nation is back than ever. We will be seeing you later.